Globally, 100 million copies exist, but here is the cold truth. The AK platform is linked to more conflict deaths annually than any other small arm in history, a staggering figure that underscores its lethal efficiency. It is the weapon of the revolution, the enemy, the ally, and the forgotten. And yet somehow, we still frequently dismiss it as a crude, outdated relic of the Cold War. The AK family of weapons, forged in the brutal simplicity of Marxist design, stands today at a crucial intersection. On one hand, it is universally recognized for legendary, almost mythical reliability and ease of maintenance. On the other, it is besieged by the modern realities of warfare, appearing cumbersome, archaic, and inherently unsuited for the rapid modularity demanded by the post-GWAT era. This is the paradox of the Kalashnikov, lifted by legend, yet quagmired by its age. It is a weapon that demands both love and a profound, often frustrating, hate. This contradiction is never more acute than when attempting to repurpose this Soviet hammer into a specialized instrument designed for immediate, close-quarter defense, the truck gun. The modern concept of a defensive truck gun has crystallized into a specific definition: an ultra-compact defensive platform, essentially a personal defense weapon, PDW, chambered in a bottlenecked rifle cartridge. While the AR platform often dominates this category, the AK has proven time and again that it inherently meets and often exceeds the fundamental criteria for this niche role. For decades, the AK platform has successfully embraced the short-barreled configuration, exemplified by efficient designs like the iconic AKS-74U Krinkos, a model that inherently maximizes the devastating effectiveness of 45x39 cartridge in a sub-20-inch overall package, or even the quirky, highly specialized PP-19 Bison. The intrinsic qualities of the AK, proven durability, simple operation, and the decisive effectiveness, coupled with the relatively manageable recoiled impulse of both the 6.2x39 and 4.5x39 chamberings, establish a perfect foundation. When you factor in the standard ability to incorporate a folding stock, transforming a standard rifle into a highly compact, rapidly deployable unit, the AK stops being an underdog and starts proving that what wasn't broke only needed thoughtful, capitalistic refinement. The true strength of the Kalashnikov, its generous tolerances and crude, loose-fitted, stamped steel construction, is simultaneously its most profound weakness in the context of modernization. The robust nature ensures function even when submerged in mud or choked with sand, giving it that legendary reputation. However, this same basic, rough-hewn design aggressively resists modern convenience. The stamped receiver does not naturally lend itself to consistent optics mounting, and the basic, almost primitive ergonomics create massive gaps in modern modularity. For a platform designed for a conscript army, this was acceptable. For a civilian defensive tool, it is a liability. It took the demands of the global war on terror and the widespread proliferation of the platform in the West for innovators to finally look at the weapon of our enemies and declare, "Hold my..." American ingenuity, coupled with builders like Rifle Dynamics and Halcyon Defense, and manufacturers such as Midwest Industries, K&S Precision, and JMAC Customs, began the long process of metamorphosis. The AK was no longer just the poor man's modern rifle. It became a bespoke, modular, and highly applicable platform capable of standing toe-to-toe with its AR counterpart. The rigid architecture of the AK, however, corrals innovation into strict lines of travel. To bring the AK into the light of modern efficiency as an effective truck gun, a tool designed for tight spaces, rapid deployment, and high-volume protective fire, we must analyze and surgically upgrade 4 critical areas: the trigger, the furniture, the gas system, and the optics mounting solution. Let us begin with the point of interaction that defines speed and accuracy: the trigger. Historically, AK triggers, despite the weapon's overall clunkiness, have been oddly sufficient, often exhibiting a predictable creep followed by a relatively clean break. As the platform gained popularity, this area became ripe for improvement. The original standard was often considered the Tapco G2, a major step up from the rough military surplus components. Today, the market offers a massive spectrum, ranging from highly tuned, match-grade single or double-stage triggers designed for precision, to the aggressive, high-speed options, such as forced reset and binary triggers. The ALG series of AK triggers, particularly their enhanced versions, is arguably the most popular, providing excellent geometry and a lighter pull weight crucial for accuracy. For a truck gun, the trigger choice is paramount. This weapon is not just about accuracy, it is about the capacity to decisively break contact or provide intense support by fire, allowing loved ones or allies to maneuver under protective cover. The ability to run a binary or forced reset trigger becomes highly beneficial here. Imagine a close quarters engagement where immediate, high-volume fire is needed to suppress a threat within the confined environment of a parking garage or a roadside stop. The capability of doubling your cyclical rate with minimal effort provides a distinct tactical advantage. The choice of trigger must be considered within the operational context. Select the component that maximizes your options and improves your odds in the most stressful, confined environments. Next, we move to the physical interface, furniture. If the weapon is difficult to hold, uncomfortable, or inherently cumbersome, expect efficiency and, critically, accuracy to be drastically reduced under duress. The furniture, the pistol grip, handguard, and stock, forms the relationship between the user and the weapon. A comfortable pistol grip is the start of this relationship, providing crucial control. Since truck guns operate predominantly at short to intermediate ranges, often necessitating shooting from the standing or offhand positions, selecting a grip with a less aggressive angle, leaning closer to a 90-degree stance, provides greater control and significantly reduces stress and fatigue on the wrist over time. Given the inherent weight of a modernized, accessorized AK, mitigating this fatigue factor is essential. The stock must also adapt to the confined space. Traditionally, AK stock solutions involved bulky, fixed stocks, or often flimsy wire folders. Modernization has led to two main paths: utilizing AR-15 stocks via receiver adapters, or embracing the highly refined, robust folding designs popularized by companies like Zenitco. Midwest Industries has taken the Zenitco concept and perfected it with their Alpha stock kit, making it highly affordable and widely available domestically. This stock is an industrial achievement, constructed from rugged aluminum and steel, offering a crucial combination of features: a dependable folding mechanism that delivers rock-solid lockup, adjustable length of pull, an adjustable comb for optics alignment, and even an adjustable butt plate. This level of user customization ensures the compact weapon can be immediately optimized upon deployment, all while retaining the ability to fold and securely latch, reducing the overall length for storage and transport. The handguard is equally critical, serving multiple functions beyond barrel protection. It ensures proper support, hand placement, and today is the primary real estate for mounting advanced tactical accessories, lights, lasers, and pressure pads, essential for day and night defense. Therefore, the handguard must be extremely secure, lightweight, and fully integrated with modern modularity standards. Midwest Industries again has excelled here, particularly with their Alpha series, which has cemented their status as industry leaders in AK accessory design. Their handguards can be ordered in various configurations and lengths, and their rigidity is non-negotiable, ensuring zero retention for any mounted accessories. Crucially, the Alpha handguard is designed to integrate seamlessly with their proprietary railed dust cover, providing an uninterrupted, highly secure platform for optics mounting, which brings us to the most chronic historical flaw of the AK. Before we tackle the dust cover, we must address the internal engine, the gas system. The AK is notoriously, even deliberately, overgassed. This overgassing is a primary contributor to its legendary reliability. The massive volume of gas ensures the action cycles even when the system is fouled or parts are worn. However, this inherent design choice drastically increases felt recoil and often compromises system performance, leading to harsh primary extraction and excessive brass ejection velocities. For a truck gun, where optimization for reduced recoil and fine-tuning is paramount, especially when operating in a confined environment surrounded by shatterable glass, an adjustable gas system is essential. End users generally have two routes: adjustable gas blocks, or adjustable pistons. Domestically, companies like JMAC Customs and Rifle Dynamics manufacture adjustable gas blocks, which offer quick, on-the-fly access for adjustment, a boon if you frequently switch between suppressed and unsuppressed operation or different ammunition types. However, for a truck gun, which is usually deployed in a fixed, optimized configuration, I highly recommend the K&S Precision Adjustable Gas Piston. This system is not quick adjust like its competitors, but it provides a significantly greater range of granular adjustments for fine-tuning. The K&S system replaces the standard piston rod inside the bolt carrier, allowing the user to precisely meter the gas volume entering the action, dramatically reducing felt recoil and increasing the weapon's smoothness without sacrificing the core reliability of the Kalashnikov. Because the K&S piston works internally, it also allows the end user greater flexibility in choosing external furniture and gas block aesthetics. For a dedicated, fixed configuration PDW, fine-tuning over quick access is the superior choice. Finally, we arrive at the historical Achilles heel of the AK, reliable optics mounting. Due to the loose-fitting hinged dust cover, the platform did not traditionally support optics directly on top of the receiver. Early solutions often involved bulky, side-mounted rails with corresponding quick-detach mounts that placed the optic awkwardly high above the bore. This setup created an unreliable zero and poor cheek weld. Over the years, innovation focused on stabilizing and reinforcing the dust cover itself. The Texas Weapon Systems TWS dogleg dust cover was the first mainstream Western solution. This system replaces the standard dust cover with a reinforced, hinged unit that locks into the rear sight block and the front trunnion, providing a surprisingly durable and return-to-zero capable platform. The TWS dogleg set the benchmark, but was soon challenged. From Russia, the Zenitco railed dust cover appeared, integrating an even stronger stabilization system that locked into multiple points, including the lower handguard. This design became the gold standard for stability, but it was plagued by accessibility issues, proprietary parts, extreme cost, and non-existent availability due to import restrictions, making it a status symbol more than a practical upgrade for most domestic builders. The next, and arguably most advanced, contender is the Midwest Industries Alpha AK dust cover. This system embodies the best elements of the Zenitco and TWS designs, but is fully manufactured in the United States, offering competitive pricing, rapid availability, and ease of maintenance. The Alpha Rail dust cover is a seriously stable system, featuring 5 distinct points of connection, which ensures virtually no movement and provides absolute, repeatable return to zero, a non-negotiable requirement for any defensive platform. While it is designed to integrate with the Alpha lower handguard, the stability achieved makes this system a definitive choice for securely mounting red dots or low-power variable optics, LPVOs, directly over the bore axis. Alternatively, for those wishing to retain stock components, Midwest also offers robust, free-floating optics mounts that utilize the rear sight block while keeping the factory dust cover, providing a cost-effective, durable solution. The most recent entry comes from JMAC Customs, whose new proprietary systems follow suit with competitive costs and U.S. manufacturing, offering excellent durability and modularity. Ultimately, the choice between MI Alpha and JMAC often comes down to personal aesthetic preference, as both offer high-quality, forged, and reliable American-made mounting solutions. This final comprehensive look at the AK's modernization brings us to the muzzle device. For a truck gun, the muzzle device must consider 2 primary factors: concussion and environmental disruption. The best overall choice for this specific application is a linear compensator. A linear compensator is engineered to push all blast and sound energy directly forward, away from the shooter and, critically, away from the vehicle's cabin and surrounding windows. Unlike traditional compensators or brakes that use side ports to mitigate recoil at the cost of blinding side blast, the linear design drastically reduces the chance of glass splash or debris being directed back at the shooter or passengers in the confined space. Combining this with a quick detach system for a blast deflector allows the user critical flexibility, offering the option to quickly switch to a suppressor if the situation permits, or simply managing the blast profile effectively during immediate defensive use. Choosing a truck gun is intensely personal, but dismissing the AK series of weapons is a tactical error based on outdated preconceptions. While systems like the AR have proven their ergonomic efficiency, the AK is a legacy weapon that has fully metabolized modern upgrades. It is formidable, legendary, and highly adaptable. With a massive aftermarket supporting specialized components, from the K&S adjustable piston and the ALG trigger to the Midwest Industries Alpha furniture, the AK can be transformed into an ultra-compact, high-performing PDW capable of delivering devastating 45 or 62, fire from a short configuration. Its proven, ironclad durability in the harshest conditions remains unmatched. The AK is no relic. When the stagecoach is under attack, the customized, modernized Kalashnikov is the ultimate street sweeper, ready to ensure your survival. Its legend of lethality is not yet finished. And while we've dissected the internal mechanics and external customization that turned this Soviet relic into a modern defensive powerhouse, we have deliberately sidestepped the critical legal complexities of keeping a short-barreled rifle, or SBR, legally ready for immediate deployment. Next time, we move beyond the metal and brass to discuss the regulatory minefield, the rules, the risks, and the surprising legal loopholes that dictate where and how your ultimate defensive truck gun can truly ride shotgun. You don't want to miss the deep dive into the legal landscape that can turn your perfect defense weapon into a felony charge.